is terrible. All the countries that are fighting today for their economic independence, we are trying to collaborate better with these countries because it is a form of oppression by imperialism. It is necessary for those who are oppressed to unite in order to confront this hegemony. Africans need to understand their history and wake up. So that's our fight as well. Because they have a paternalistic view of our relationship. You see, whenever you look at everything we do, every initiative we take, it's always about Russia. Someone speaks and they say they're influenced by Russia. Everything that happens, it's Russia. Why do they have their eyes closed like that? So Africans aren't capable of developing anything. Africans aren't capable of inventing, innovating, or taking initiatives. That's what we're fighting.
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on whenever you are watching us from. It's another edition of Politics on the Street. You can subscribe to our channel. Please like our video, share, comment for more. There is a big trouble now in Nigeria. But the Tinubu has conveyed an emergency meeting over the Ecowas. In support, no, he conveyed a meeting of Ecowas leaders because of the Burkina-Faso president Ibrahim Traore openly endorsed BiAFRA agitation, and I give kudos to nnamdikanu and Samonepa. How can you not listen?
Tinubu could not be measured with the kind of progress. Let me say, Traore Ibrahim, a 6-year-old Burkina-Faso, made so far, in recent times. Tinubu, one time Lagos State governor from 1999 to 2007, has not actually, let me say, equate the achievements of a young man like Ibrahim Traore, who is not up to 2-3, let me say, not up to 4 years in power. But we've seen Tinubu that has been, on the hems of things, political, strength of the Southwest, for how many years now? Yet he actually parades himself as Nigerian president with nothing to show. As I'm talking to you now, Burkina Faso, the GDP there, the kind of development, human development that has embraced Burkina Faso now has never ever transpired in any other African countries. Burkina Faso junta, Ibrahim Traore, actually endorses BiAFRA because he has seen the potentials of the people over there, the people from Biafra land. He has seen the worth of the Igbos. And this man that has messed Nigeria for how many years now is not, taking it easy with Ibrahim Traore. He's trying to call Ecowas meeting maybe to, let me say, counter mode, to counter Ibrahim Traore's move to make sure that Biafra, emancipates. Little did Tinubu know about Cote d'Ivoire. Yes, the Ivory Coast, I know that. Little has Tinubu known about Togo, Republic of Benin, the kind of roles these francophones played during Biafra Nigerian Civil War. They were the engine house, of Biafra, giving us all logistic supports, human, material, and the material things, help to the Igbos, to the Biafrans. I mean, the whole francophones in West Africa, they were with Biafra. That is one thing Tinubu does not know. That Tinubu is the president of Nigeria is not a free ticket to heaven. It's not a free ticket to living big. It's not a free ticket to be, free from hunger. Tinubu has actually messed Nigeria. Nigerian economic situation is so excruciating that it has gotten to an unbearable stage. Look at everybody on the street of Lagos, street of Kanu, begging. Gentlemen in suits begging money for transportation. I think Tinubu doesn't have shame. Yes, if he calls that meeting, he calls that meeting against Burkina Faso, because of Burkina Faso, Burkina head of state endorsing Biafra, he is a shameless man. He doesn't know that Nigeria doesn't have level again. Nigeria is gone. Nigeria is a mockery, a walking mockery, a living corpse, because shameless politicians are in charge of the political leadership or system of the country. That's why they are selling themselves to China, selling themselves to France, asking Britain for help. Tinubu has finished Nigeria now, where Britain is. The British people, do they tell you that they love Nigeria? Britain is here just to siphon and steal our natural resources. And Tinubu is still running up to them. Because Tinubu himself, he doesn't know what it takes to build an economy, a lasting economy, a good economy, world-class economy. He has been consume Nigeria into a consumption country. That's why we can never make any impact since inception of his regime. He has been consuming now. He doesn't produce. You will budget money, billions, and you will use the whole money. At the end of the day, you start fighting your staffs. Who are your staffs? The ministers, the governors, all the presidential assistants, all those designated positions as subordinates to the office of the presidency. You will be accusing them of mismanagement of funds, while you are the one that shares. You spearhead it. You budget money, you use the money you budget, you steal it, you spend it. At the end of the day, no money. You will shout it. See, black man, if you want to see the weakness, the hypocrisy of black man in this world, come to Nigeria and say it. Where black man is segregating against fellow black man, where black man is antagonizing fellow black man, where black tribes are separating themselves as a result of xenophobia. How could you? You are black. What xenophobic or apartheid segregation system worked before was in the South Africa, because they have white there, they have black, and white has right to tell you, say, I don't want black, at least for instance the skin. But in Nigeria, I am black, you are black, and we are segregating. That has shown the level of monkeys we have as politicians in Nigeria. Monkeys. You allow a tribe to fight against themselves, and all of us are black. How could you? Black and white in South Africa have right to at least exhibit, display segregation or apartheid policy or system. Yes, to some extent, because they are black and white. But this one outside is black. Igbo man is black. Yoruba man is black. What is it that causes tribal antagonisms among us? Is it not ignorancy? Is it not political madness? Is it not as a result of the curse, I don't know whosoever, that laid the curse on Nigerians? Tribal antagonism caused the war of 1967 to 1970. There's no other thing. Tribal antagonism, religious bigotry, religious division, and tribal antagonism, that war that we fought, it was as a result of tribal antagonism. Black man segregating against fellow black. Yes, black man segregating against fellow black is the highest sin on this continent, because it's out of ignorance. How could you? I'm black, you are black. Are you better than me? Am I better than you? Are we not all black? Is it not good to join heads together and develop Africa, develop our country? Why are you stealing money and make sure that fellow blacks suffer? You are a witch. You are a wizard. Bible said that you are doomed. Yes, that is an act of witchcraft. You steal money, and the fellow black men are suffering, and not that they are white color. Do you have any reason to tell me now that I should go against Yoruba man? That Yoruba man is my enemy? Why? He's black and black. Why now? I shouldn't have any reason. If I say white man is my enemy, let's say the guy is white, the guy is fine, the guy is shining. I'm not shining. I am brown or black. But this one are my fellow black. We share everything. We are the same race. Within a race, you start segregating. That is madness of the highest order. Segregation is not only political, they are killing. In 1967, if you know the numbers, amount of Igbos that lost their life to Fulani pigs, you won't like it. Igbos died in their large number. What is the reason why behind killing, shooting of the Igbos? What is it that they did? You said they did coup. They examined the coup. Only 2 Igbos. The rest are you, Fulani, Hausa, Yoruba. You said na Igbo man do the coup. Something is wrong with Nigerian system, and in the recent time is not getting better. The only solution is either you restructure Nigeria, pass the bill of tax reform bill, pass it, legalize it, endorse it in the house. Let each state, each region take charge of their own resources and bring Nigeria to normalcy. For Burkina-Faso, Ibrahim Traore has right to support Biafra. If Tinubu calls meeting of the whole Ecowas, Tinubu should understand that the whole Ecowas state, France is having 70%, the rest is British. If you call meeting of the whole Ecowas state to gang up against Biafra, read history. The whole what do you call them? The whole Francophones, French-speaking countries in West Africa, supported Biafra 90% during the war of 1967 to 1970. Tinubu doesn't know history. If he goes to Burkina Faso are one and Oga Cameroon, Oga Cote d'Ivoire, Ga Senegal, Ga Togo, and the Benin Republic are one and all these people, they have Biafra market in all of them. They almost speak Biafra language.
Okay, Mazi, thank you for coming out to
You are welcome.
Yeah, it's a wonderful edition of Politics on the Street today. Today, it's no news that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is set to commission the first Biafra Washington Embassy. Some persons are of the view that what has Dr. Ngozi Orabueze done to the history and to the struggle. Now she's bringing what she has done, that Donald Trump is set to commission this embassy. And so, and then we've seen some persons come out to say that that embassy is just a jamboree. Such thing will never come into reality. Such thing will never come into existence. But the truth of the matter is that these people, are they not tired of the Fulani killings, mines in Nigeria? Are they not tired? Just of recent, some days ago, a Fulani invaded Plateau State and killed over 16 people. Plateau State is now a mine zone whereby the Fulani can easily perpetrate their acts. And now nobody, even the government, is not coming out to condemn this killing. We don't know if the government indirectly or directly, they are the ones sponsoring this killing. And now we've seen someone who has taken over this freedom, this agitator, all to ourselves to make it a reality. And yet some persons are still coming out to condemn this woman, saying that this woman cannot lead the Biafra struggle. Then tell me, who is then fit to lead the struggle? Now that Mazi Samonepa has been given some restrictions of social media, and now we've seen someone who has come out of our own free will to lead this struggle. And some Igbo leaders are saying that will not become a reality. What does the Ohaneze Indigo really want? What does the Igbo's elders who have been bribed by this government, what do they really want? They want everybody in the entire race to be wiped out so that nobody can come out and speak about the illegal mines in the southeast, where army, where we've seen some identified persons being killed on a daily basis. And now nobody is coming out to condemn the killing. And yet Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is making moves. And yet we've seen leaders, the Igbo leaders, coming out to condemn that move. The truth of the matter is, the enemy of a man is within his household. And we've seen that those who are against the Biafra struggles are not even outsiders. They are they are mostly people, even from the Igbo race. When Dr. Ngozi Obezi announced that they are set to commission the Washington DC Biafran embassy, and that it will be done by the US President Donald J. Trump. We've seen Bianca Ojukwu tweets saying it is a lie from the pit of hell. Why don't you wait until that becomes a reality? Why can't you wait until it becomes a reality? The same people that was being used to kidnap Mazi Nnamdikanu all the way from Kenya, the same people that was being used to orchestrate the illegal arrest of Mazi Samuel. And now we've seen a woman championing this case, this cause for referendum. And those who were supposed to champion this cause for referendum have even sold out in the freedom. They've sold out. What is it? Indigo have sold out. Southeastern governors have sold out, despite the killings in their domain, despite what is happening in their domain. Nobody is coming out to confront the government and tell them enough is enough. What we have today is people who are only after their own tummy, their own stomach. Is this how Mazi Nnamdikanu stood for the Biafra cause? Mazi Nnamdikanu stood for it with his life, despite the pains that man is going through today. The man has not renounced the struggle for Biafra. The man has not renounced the struggle for the agitation. But yet, we have some elders who claim they are evil elders. They are neither there or there. All what they do is today, Biafra in the morning, and then they would agitate for Biafra in the morning, and at night they are having meetings with those in the presidency just to scuttle the struggle. I am saying it here that nobody born of human can scuttle the struggle, because already the Biafra struggle is an ideology that can never be wiped out. It's an ideology starting from the days of Odumegu Ojukwu until date. It is still waxing stronger. Or those people who are saying Biafra is dead, who are saying Biafra is dead, are they not tired of slavery? Are they not tired of the Fulani pines? Benue State has now become a death trap for people. Plateau State now, so many atrocities that these Fulani people have committed, and the Igbo leaders cannot come out and express their own grievances to it, cannot come out and condemn all this. Rather, we've seen them taking sides just because they want to become slaves to the Fulani, just because they want to become errand boys to the Fulani. But the question is, how long can we continue in this shenanigan? How long can we continue in this shenanigan? To me, it is a shenanigan. It is a shenanigan in the sense that you cannot continue to live in a country where we have murderers. We cannot continue to live in a country where there is no rule of law. The Fulani that has killed a lot of people till now has not been brought to book. The Fulanis have not been brought to book. Rather, the buy and government is not even making plans that this whole killing thing would end soon. No plans from the government. No plans from the government that this whole killing would end anytime soon. And now we've seen Igbo leaders also not coming out to air their displeasure. Rather, they are indirectly supporting the government to buy. Are we going to sit down and watch until everyone is being butchered in the southeast? This is what Mazi Nnamdikanu predicted. Mazi Nnamdikanu predicted all of this, and now it is happening. It is happening that the Fulani is bent to Islamize Nigeria, and today is it not happening? It is happening. We've seen it. That the Fulanis want to Islamize Nigeria, and they think people will sit down and not speak out, just like the Igbo leaders have sat down and they are not saying anything to it. It is really a show of shame. It is a show of shame. If at this stage the government and the Igbo leaders cannot come out and speak up against the injustice of the one Nigeria. And kudos to Dr. Ngozi Oraveze for launching this BiAFRA embassy. Kudos to you. Kudos to you, man. Thank you for watching this podcast.